What's up, guys? My name is Mysterious JP, and today we'll be playing some more Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. Last time we left off, we're about to go to Virgil's mansion, or Vogel's, mansion. Apparently at like a church, and we're supposed to be like a cultist. I don't fucking know, honestly. This is just fucking weird. So we gotta figure out how the hell to get inside. Maybe if we go from here. Because I've been trying to find it earlier. Let's see. Bitch. Eee, found it. Oh, are they talking to each other? No, okay. So, okay, here's the entrance. Okay, found it. Is it? The fuck? How do you get into the church then? Down here, maybe? Oh, a bandit lair. Fuck.
I'm coming for you.
Oh god, concentration is so fucking slow. Ow, that hurts.
I'm coming.
Here we go. Hey, knocked out, bitch.
Too simple.
Looks like a fucking.
I couldn't miss the party.
No, was it trying to look to reload? Yeah, it was.
Don't cry, you'll live.
No, it wasn't. I lied. Square, okay. I've been playing a lot of Uncharted recently.
I couldn't miss the party.
That'd be why I
Take a rest. The snuff's ready.
Ow.
Overcome don't rush.
I couldn't miss
out,
the
bitch.
party.
There we go. Got it. What's up,
Too
first?
simple. Don't cry, you'll live.
Going away since I don't have concentration anymore.
Eat lead. I'm coming
It's a
for
lot
you.
harder now without the concentration.
Take a rest, my friend. Give him the pepper snuff.
Come here, assholes.
I am invincible.
No, you're dead, bitch.
Don't bother moving.
Can't do the snuff on them
The
because
snuff's ready.
armor.
I can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming for you.
Hold up, I'm out. Hold up.
No more cry. Give
Wait
him
a
the
minute.
pepper snuff.
Attack him.
Too simple. The snuff's ready.
God damn, it's actually a lot harder now. But
Don't bother. Give him the pepper
it's not really
snuff.
harder, so I say PB at that person. Seeing that hard so hard. Oh fuck, sorry dude.
No more crime for you until next month. The snuff's ready. Don't cry. Give him the pepper snuff.
Hey. Non-lethal. Oh, that's how you do these. Okay, so you have to fucking, what's it called? Go through all of these.
I'm coming.
feel like I kept the short concentration one still.
I will end you.
Fuck you! Knock out, bitch.
Don't cry, you'll live. No more crime for you until next month. Snuff's ready.
I'm coming. Oh,
Too simple.
I could miss the party.
Ooh.
No more crime
I
for
wish
you
they
until
made
next
combat
month.
harder, honestly. This is just so easy. Oh. Wonder if I can... Hold on one sec.
I could miss the party.
Don't cry. Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh.
Not that easy.
Oh, that doesn't
I
do...
could miss
Okay.
the party.
Nice. One person.
Too simple. Time to knock this guy out.
Don't want to kill you so much. Can I not? Can you not, please? Thank you. I just want to... Okay. Oh, I can do environmental objects too because I got rid of that. Fucking Christ.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Eee, got him.
No
Bitch.
more crime for you. The snuff's ready.
Dodge this. I could miss the party.
Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
Of course he has armor. God damn it.
I'm coming for you.
Bitch.
Too simple.
Done? Eee, done. Okay. So close. Now how the fuck do I get inside here? Is this the wrong location? Northern Grand... Okay. Wait. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, that's not... I don't think it's... Wait, it is. Turkish Lane. Across from Cordona Abbey. So here? This place, that was a church, okay. That makes more sense. Get in there then. Here. No. Okay, fuck. Try going down here maybe. Is it here? Oh, please be here, please be here, please be here. Gates open. And I think it took a shortcut. Actually, I don't think that was the fucking... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hey, took me a while.
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Fuck you.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of
Look at the
time before the
fucking
grand
tree.
finale.
All right.
Grand finale. This is a sex club. This is a sex club. This is just okay. Yep. Yep. This is just a sex club. God damn it. Is there like a streamer mode where I just censor other shit? No? Okay. Let's hope I don't get demonetized.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite? My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Cahors, at a guess?
So I'd have to go like around the party to find them.
Curtains do not guarantee privacy.
And you still need a crack, despite being ethereal.
You know what was here before me.
You're serial the mansion, okay. Oh, the auction, expensive wine, no. Magic circle? Fraud? Get your home. Oh. Fuck, okay. Magical circle, cult something.
You know what was here.
Not ruins. Hey!
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
John,
Nancho's had to enforce the masks after the scandal.
Scandal? Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. Ooh.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
What did God do here? Okay, so I got to find out where the fuck this guy is. Where the hostee is. And I think I found out where the hostee is.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
Huh. You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, and something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
Be reckless.
My mind is my most valuable asset, and a finely tuned instrument I will not risk impeding its function. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next, visit the victims, ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
E.
Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower? These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones. Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings. Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
Interesting. Can go upstairs. That's the entrance. I went there. We haven't gone this way yet. Oh, yep, someone's. Yep.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
Ah, fucking Vogel.
This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly. This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry. The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars. This crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding. This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
Ooh, big dick.
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
Why was he stabbed then?
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
To say blunt trauma, so possibly.
The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart.
Oh shit. Oh, blood. Look at the blood. Okay. Must have been hit over the head with the thing then. Dagger, which makes no fucking sense. What's the next one? Be anything. Oh.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. He died right here.
Why are you... Okay.
The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger.
I'm gonna look everywhere before I talk to him.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
I can't look at that. I can look at that, though.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves? An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Oh.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. Break only because it was unopened.
I knew a bottle couldn't break even with blood on it. How fucking tough is that bottle? God damn.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing. The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
So, the victim had blood on his hands, he was trying to wash it off.
This is a different ritual.
So, look at later.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
Okay.
Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set. Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio, Manchos. The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me. The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
Who's this Fabio? God damn. Constantly hearing about this
Would you
fucking
recognise
Fabio.
me in one of these? I suppose not.
I'll have to play guess who the fucking murderer is, aren't I? God damn it.
Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
All that's in this room.
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear. Did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. And pull yourself together, Werner. What is it about these nights that you were so eager to share with me?
Well, they're not always in the evenings, but they are in the shadows. People gather to test their boundaries in a safe and consensual atmosphere. Often with more stains than your typical crime scene. But that is the point. Who are we to judge?
I suppose that's fair. What about today, then? Was anything different?
Well, I was invited as a special guest. It was supposed to be a time of both divine and carnal pleasures. A scratch for every unconventional itch.
I imagine you're reeling from your shattered expectations.
On the contrary, there is still spectacle, stimulation, and release, merely in a different form. I like to let life entertain me.
Or death.
Okay.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio, and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh, who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then, we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I'm
Were you
guessing
well
that's
acquainted
Fabio.
with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone
okay.
knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was
Ooh.
magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
Ooh.
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very
Oh.
well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later, only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Okay.
The
Does he
police
want to fuck
remain
him now?
unaware
I'm
of this
so
tragic event?
confused.
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
That's true, honestly.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil... Not this travesty that seems straight out the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed.
Oh god.
She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. The fertility rite
How
marks
can you
the
even
start
see
of
my
our
cheeks?
festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
Was it her that stabbed him?
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
Cannot begin to imagine.
Okay, let's see what clues I got. This was not helpful whatsoever, okay.
The wounded person was here. A bloody handprint on an
Fuck.
armchair. A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
Oh, I can. So at least there's two people. There was not a strangle, I'm pretty sure, so it's 100% a stab. That makes no sense. Oh. I love that noise. It's gotta be the killer. I don't think that's... Yeah. No, the key was... It doesn't make any sense though, right? See about the blood trail, maybe. Okay. Maybe. We already got the one where she got filming. There's gotta be this because that's. But then the blood doesn't translate to why it's there, so it has to be like that. Well, no. Where is she after this one? So yeah, it's gotta be like this, maybe. I don't know why she would touch the door then. Makes sense her doing that. Let's see these real fast. Not him because what's called. She did the crime. And that's it, right? So yeah. Hey,
the
first
bottle was
try.
used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Jesus Christ. Was it like... What the fuck? I can't do that. I'm gonna see what that is later, but I think it was a murder. That makes no sense.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
That probably is something.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry. I know you can untangle this mess.
I'm gonna change this to... Yeah, I'm gonna say the ritual is the cover. So, man with star mask. Where's this golden star? The golden stars and nervous. Golden stars and nervous. Finally. Cannot look at you. Oh, you sexy beast. Ooh. Oh, fatty likey. Doesn't want to do something sometimes. Wait.
Kurt Manchios, I presume? I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Did you know Fabio well?
People are starting to look at us, Sherlock. Change the subject. I can't believe what happened to him. To me. Such an atrocity. Think what it means for me. A wonderful evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
I need to find all those who had the key
I love
to the
that.
altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion,
Who?
at least.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on?
Who's gonna die now?
Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Oh. It's a police raid. Fuck. Okay. I hope this isn't copyrighted. Oh, fuck. Okay, fuck. Oh, God. This is copyrighted, isn't it? Shit. And worst case scenario, I just have to edit the song out. Fuck, this is 100% copyrighted. God damn it. Fuck.
Look at you. Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God
fuck
we
you.
have Vogel in this letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig. Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
You must help me. It would mean a great deal to me if you could find any information about that day.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. You gotta get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
I'm glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
Hey, all evidence collected. Nice. Okay, I need to finish the case first, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I can't change outfits. Fuck. Okay. Something with that.
Look, I found Werner.
Werner, are you all right?
Oh, yes, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of
Yes.
course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
I
got it.
suppose that in the pursuit of justice, if truth was ineffectual, then one must resort to other means to achieve the outcome. I would do it.
Oh, Sherlock, that is sweet of you. Alas, if the police are after hard evidence, then I suppose neither truth nor lie would do.
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Now, what am I supposed to do now? I gotta talk to someone? I've probably gotta talk to someone.
This area is restricted.
Fuck you. So it was in the archives, right? Yeah.
I'm doing my part.
I don't have any evidence to go on.
You should do yours too, Holmes.
Well, I can because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Good day. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
So much work, so little time.
This area is restricted.
John said something about Fabio. Just do it. He saw Fabio, maybe. Where's Fabio?
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
This area is restricted.
What am I supposed to? What the? Oh my god. Let's go outside, maybe? Let's switch out of this. Oh yeah, I think I probably gotta switch out of this first, and yeah, okay. That makes sense.
No ticket, no help from me. Don't look surprised.
Fuck you.
I'm doing my part. You should do yours too, Holmes.
Oh, what a long day.
No one there. Still can't go over there. Maybe they gotta go up in the cells, maybe? Ones with people in them. From there. From there. Nope. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, though. I don't have any fucking clues or anything. Do I gotta go back to my mind palace, maybe? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna Google what I'm supposed to do next. Fuck this shit. Okay. So what case is a sacrificial lamb? Okay. Holmes Chapter 1 Sacrificial lamb. Okay, skip this part, skip this. Zoom in all the evidence on the... Okay, I have to look at the evidence on the fucking table. That's what I'm supposed to do? What if it... Where was myself? Where was myself? That's fucking stupid. Gonna like skip over all this.
Back on track to solve the case.
Okay, that's everything. I'm gonna look at the evidence over here. Ticket, there we go. Evidence ticket. Where is that?
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second, I'll bring it to the table.
Thank you.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring. It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone. A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner. Not the time for privacy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get all the evidence first, and then I'm gonna read. Yeah.
An emergency kit for boredom.
I'm gonna touch the book. I'm not gonna touch the book.
Werner's personal sketchbook. A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Ooh.
Her key to the altar room. That's not for bedtime reading. This Ex Libris belongs to Manchios Library.
Power.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room. Thank you, officer.
Really nothing? Damn. Hey, he was over here.
Good day, Mr. Manchios. I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the boars again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy, after all.
I need to examine you first.
Down to your boots. Really? Let's see. Let's just read this first before I decide. Yeah, I'm gonna say stickler for cleanest. I don't think... Yeah, no, I think, yeah. That makes
You are so focused on cleanliness that these products are severely damaging your skin.
I would laugh at you. Ha! If only my cheeks didn't hurt. Not exactly. I try to take care of my body. A young man who has yet to confront his own aging couldn't hope to understand.
These chemicals are quite literally melting your face.
Ah, the price of beauty. I'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here with you alone.
Ooh.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit
shut the fuck
without
up.
prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see. Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
I'm not even gonna say anything about that. Okay,
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
I've read this letter from Fabio. It had no addressee, but it was found in Mr. Vogel's pocket.
Werner? Strange. I didn't think the two of them corresponded.
I'm sure there is some explanation. Would you care to read it?
Call me superstitious, but I don't care to read a letter from a dead man.
ooh. Okay.
I've no idea about that. That's not something I know much about.
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
Good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
I'm gonna do that last, fuck it.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protege and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
I know. I have so much clues, but none of them go with anything. Do that. Oh my god, I hate this. This is awful.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Thank you.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Okay. Ooh. She's suicidal. Thing with the shoes. Okay, the top one's the same, so I don't want to do that. Okay. I think it's the top one. Like, it's just like, mainly because like the last line in dissociate with from her body, it's like marks. Oh yeah, by the way, she also marks herself with marks her body with ink, so it has to be like the top one because it actually gives
Fabio
more
and
detail
yourself
about it.
were slaves, am I correct? You have a similar branding on your body.
Yes.
It honestly seems like
was
both of those are true, honestly.
A long time ago.
Couldn't help but also notice fresh cuts upon your forearms.
The cuts helped me to forget my past, to cover the old wounds and hide them.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died.
Oh.
We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Oh.
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite, sometimes. I don't know what to say.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped.
Oh.
I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so. This is the letter the police found in Mr. Vogel's pocket. Fabio wrote it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. Although I can feel Fabio's energy. It's there, but it refuses to let me analyze it.
Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection? For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me.
Motive?
I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Possible motive? Hey, now I'm starting to get clues. Fuck. leave that for now. Question is, how do I talk about the other things? Do I have to talk to Fogel also?
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
So, the police found a letter from Fabio in your pocket?
I cannot tell if it was truly in my pocket at all. Perhaps it was placed there later.
Well, that is one hypothesis. If it were true, then how did it get there?
No clue. But this night has been rather eccentric. Such a detail could have easily eluded me.
Oh my
Indeed.
god.
Do you recall reading it?
I can't remember that either. But I tend to respect privacy. Reading others' personal notes is not one of my perversities. I can't follow you here.
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti.
Do I know him?
The major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you?
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Wait, let me see if I can actually do a deduction real fast here. No, I guess I can't, okay. So then I got to talk to... Where is Santoso? That's like the question of the night. That's the email, that's... Not there. Not in there. Where is he? Fuck. He's nuts. Oh, I can probably...
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Hey!
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Room 7, he said, right? Yeah, room 7. 6... Wait.
Mr. Pinchetti,
Okay, I'm about to say.
a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Ooh. What's up with his hands? There's nothing. Okay. So he's, no matter what, he is poor. I'd say it's that, yeah. I'm gonna do that, fuck it.
Is your greedy nature responsible for the lack of taste and attention to your appearance? The cheap makeup,
Oh,
shabby and
fuck.
dyed clothes? How do you explain those, Majordomo?
The
I think I
means
fucked up.
to practice my profession are limited. I'm sorry you noticed it, sir.
The parties overshadowed your state. You are lucky Kurt Manchios's attention was concentrated elsewhere. In a decent household, you would be asked to leave for far less.
Yes, his attention was undoubtedly concentrated on something other than my appearance.
But one detail stands out on your dirty rags and shoes. The drops of blood.
Oh, that. I don't know anything about it.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always, Fabio-centric.
Ametista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Okay.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these. Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a majordomo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle.
Oh!
And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a majordomo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties. He paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship. Please let me...
Fuck. Try and get everything first. The fuck? What else am I missing then?
Yeah.
Oh, talk to them more. Okay, that makes more sense.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Honestly, I think he took the thing out of his pocket. Like 100%. It's like the only thing that makes sense.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him. I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place, so I taught him.
Power move, okay.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchos?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchos could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchos. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchos.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchos?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
Please let me out.
Let's talk to Vogel then.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchos.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchos during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not. I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché.
Okay. Let's say that. So I have three things. Oh. So like I think she said Kurt wouldn't do a single thing on him, so I don't think it was Kurt then. I don't think it was the wife, even though it has to be Santos. Honestly, I think he does. Yeah, it's Santos. Yeah. It's gotta be Santos. And I know the other one is the wife, but I don't think it was the wife. Yeah, they did get distance, but that means nothing. She is pretty much saying that, what's it called? That, what's it called? Like, he, like, fucking, what's the name? Over here, wouldn't harm a single hair on, his head. Like, even though, yeah, it has to be him then, yeah. Let me look. Pretty sure it's him. I'm gonna look at the things a little bit more. Oh, I can still do... Ooh. So I can still talk to someone.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Pinchetti. We'll
What's that say? All clues found. Okay, so I found everything. Let me read this real fast. You know what? I'm gonna say Manchette. Yeah, I'm gonna say him. Honestly, I don't think Pinchetti should be blamed for the murder. I'm just gonna say him, honestly. He did not mean to kill. Yeah, I'm just reading everything here. Didn't mean to kill. Oh yeah, I want to say sexual predator. I'm wanting to get hanged. Honestly, he's a fucking shitty person. He killed him just because he rejected him. That's enough for murder. That's what this guy come mad as him dying. And plus, he'll, get the inheritance, or he'll...
The murder of Fabio did not have a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to distract the investigation.
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So, Santos.
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be executed?
But what for? He informed the police as to the crime, that was all. He couldn't stage the ritual, but he found the body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do it?
Mr. Vogel. He had no reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you plan. You put Fabio's letter in his pocket when he was intoxicated, didn't you?
You can't be serious.
Ooh, what should I do? Alright, I forgot, wait. Let's do... Yeah.
You can very often deduce someone's life by their shoes, or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and filthy. After you stabbed Fabio, you were covered in blood. You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails. The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchester.
Wait, did I actually guess it correctly?
I missed it simply because of the busy schedule of the party.
Of course, a staged murder was certainly not planned. You're at the twilight of your life. You have no partner, you have no children. You had feelings, however, for one man. That was Fabio. You loved him. That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind, was he not? He turned his back on you. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful, and Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more wretched. So you killed him.
You must surely perceive that my sensitive nature wouldn't allow me to hurt anyone.
You staged the murder as a satanic ritual. It was easy for you, since you were the one who wrote the scenarios for the parties. It was your way of avoiding suspicion. A respectable man in his 60s,
early 60s,
who hosts the cream of Cordona society, cannot possibly be a murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
I think I'm going to say he deserves to die.
The young performer played with your emotions.
Yeah.
That was painful to realize. You spent so much time and effort to be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way you would have liked. You wanted to be loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You struck him, and then you staged the ritual. You planted the letter in Vogel's pocket and attempted to set up Matista.
What poppycock? Sherlock, stop this game now.
There is no stop word, Mr. Manchios. Relax and enjoy it. I'll pass the remainder of this case to Constable Oswald. He'll know what to do with you.
Mind pass, what's in my man here? Yep. Honestly, he deserves to die. I don't even care.
I have a name for you. Kurt Manchios.
Is that so? The Master of the Sabbath?
The man himself. Mr. Manchios couldn't stand to lose control over his lover. A deadly revenge that deserves a proper sentence. I have all the evidence to charge him.
A degenerate and a murderer. I'll make a name thanks to that for sure. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them.
Oh, fuck you.
Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. Including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here.
Okay, but thank
Your
God.
persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh. Pond? Ooh, me and John. Patio. Lovely flowers. And then... death.
Garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo.
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck
a
you,
comfortable
Vogel.
lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity, and it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
Oh, yes. It's a struggle, but yes, we can make our own decisions. That's what I fight for.
What an endless fight it is. Will you ever give yourself a break, Sherlock? You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Vogel's an interesting character. I like Vogel. Oh shit. I should probably read the autopsy case, actually, you know. To be thoroughly soaked with a deep... okay. Likely cause of death. No, she didn't. That makes no sense. Why was her throat slit then? Yeah, honestly, I agree. That makes no sense. You're gonna probably change my conclusion later on. Coming out this fucking retarded ass outfit. And my fez, there we go. Like, I can't, like, the Fez is important to Sherlock now. The Fez is crucial. You can't play Sherlock Holmes without the Fez. Probably should buy some more furniture in a bit. Yeah, I'll buy some later. Let's go. Wait, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Okay. To go this way. Yeah, I love like the detail in the city so far. Like, yeah, I wish they kind of had like different animations, like some different dialogue when you bump into them. Like, make it the city more alive. Probably a better way to say it. But yeah, I love this game overall. Great game. Probably should also change John's outfit. Yes. Oh yeah, I got a new DLC for this game. I forgot that we'd see my outfit. It was... Yeah, it was this. Do you have a new hat? Oh, I got a new hat with this. Weird. I'll check it out later, like the DLC thing later. Pretty sure I got a new thing with it anyways, but oh well. Where is the door? The door is right here.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain? And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
Oh, this is the end. Oh shit.
Uncertainty. Perhaps now is not the time, with so much left to do.
Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Some doors can remain closed.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. And we will answer. But know this, John. One way or another, we will find ourselves back in front of this door, unable to avoid the truth any longer.
So this is the end, pretty much. Is there something I can like see how much rep I gain with John? Honestly, just super curious. I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna do... Oh fuck, this is like the end. I guess now I can finally... No, I'm not gonna do the Treasure Island one. Honestly, that's... No. I'm gonna go buy some... I'm gonna buy all the outfits, buy everything, and just, yeah. Then I'm gonna go through here. Buy all me furniture. So this is the end, surprisingly. Oh yeah, I forgot. You got a new case you gotta do also. I'm gonna fast travel down there, fuck it. I'm too lazy. Let's get all the furniture first, so then... I'll buy all the furniture first.
Masterpiece! My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Is it this? Repaired? No, okay. Now we need to go to the... where else I gotta go to? I can go to Newt's kiosk person. Let's... Okay, I gotta go.
Tired of your garden view? My goods will brighten up your
Oh
house.
God, why do you have a show a dick? Fuck you.
Enjoy your purchase.
Okay, god damn it. Mother, I'm 100% getting monetized. Fuck. Travel over here. It's up this way, okay.
Extra! Extra! The cheapest news on the island. Thank you.
E. News of my crimes that I've solved. And I'm going the wrong way. Fuck. Here we are.
One, take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye. I hope you like what you've got.
Okay, that should be these ones. Probably some more areas here, but oh well. There's 100% something up there, but oh well. Gotta check out that area. Can I even check out that area? I don't know. I'll see. Now I'm gonna go down over here. I'm gonna go here first, and then I'm gonna go over there. Then after I'm done buying all this furniture, then I'll go through, like, walk around my house, show you what I've got, all my wares.
Don't pass by.
Come! I'm afraid I have nothing to offer.
Or I already bought everything from you. Fuck,
Except
okay.
my company.
I don't give a shit about your company. But honestly, I will be like super surprised if it's revealed that, or will not like. I'll be surprised if it doesn't reveal that what's called Vogel is Moriarty. Honestly, it seems like it, but like, I don't know. What the fuck is it? Here it is, finally. How would I find you?
Come! I'm afraid I have nothing to offer.
You're a bitch. Okay. What else is there? The trader. This area. Final area. After that, I can go start buying clothes. There's gotta be like another store here.
Exquisite furniture. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Come close.
And that's all I can buy so far. So I'm gonna save here just because I don't really need the outfits, but just because I want them.
You won't. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Ooh. Oh, if I buy armor, oh my god, I'll go bankrupt. I'd literally, okay. I guess I'm not buying outfits. Jesus Christ, that's a shitload of money. Damn, oh well. Honestly, if I had to replay the game again, I probably wouldn't fast travel all around like I do now. Because I think it's like better if you explore the city. Like by actually exploring the city. And not like do what I'm doing, which is like fast traveling everywhere. Yeah, overall, it's a really great game. I like this. The man was killed in the old ruins with 2 perfect shots in the eyes, or to the eyes.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba. Good day to be alive.
And, by extension, a poor day to take a bullet. Why are you just standing there?
I came to take the deceased to the cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me tell you, friend. The sweet sea air, the calming whisper of the waves, it's a salve for all ills.
Do you know what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors have been and gone?
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they've finished theirs.
You mentioned a previous incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
Who died?
Oh, no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place? Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
Death with dignity, that's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
We're done.
And I can talk to you more. No, fuck, I'm gonna go do the, what's called, the main story, fuck it. Not really much you can do anyways, so. Yeah. This will be the final episode. I just honestly want to see how this game will end. That's like the only reason why I want to do this. I'm gonna save again here. I probably will want to come back here and like...
The garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
I imagine Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Oh, thank God you're covered. Oh my God.
My mother liked the story of David and
Jesus
Goliath.
Christ.
She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle. The best place for reading.
You have no idea how hard it is to find covers.
Hey, is anybody at home?
Also for this, I probably shouldn't wear the fez for the end, honestly. I think that just ruin it. I'm gonna wear it with a shirt. And I'll do just classic everything, fuck it.
Hello?
I just don't want to ruin like this what's gonna happen here.
Well done, Sherry.
Ooh.
The hall now looks much as it did in our youth. Brings back fond memories.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Why is that the only room that we cannot go into?
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
I hope this child will find his place in the world. He has great potential. It looks exactly like it was a decade ago. I can almost feel the memories hitting me.
That's it? Okay.
It's a pity how many amazing things are missing from this room.
God, this place looks so nice with all the furniture.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows
He knows
of
the
outrageous
entire
fortune.
fucking thing.
I can sense an incoming memory, Sherry. Do you?
I will need a proper outfit to match this. Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
One of your early sketches of me. And a rather unflattering one at that. Just look at my nose.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. I'm looking forward to learning to play it, as soon as I have some free time.
You do miss her.
I do.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now. Oh, the room looks nice now. It's comforting to see the way it was meant to be.
That's probably a reference to one of the games.
You're not
maybe.
obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
That's it?
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason. Almost as good as mine. It was truly an unforgettable event.
I would like the comparison, like before and after. Like, goddamn, just imagining it. Yeah, I love this. I love this. This looks beautiful. Okay, time for the end.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. There is no coming back from this. Please.
That's why I saved.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite.
Aww.
Come on. We'll go together.
There is like multiple endings to this, by the way, so I'm hoping I did the good ending. Honestly. Oh.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good. That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
Damn.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Who was that? Just saw a figure at the piano. It's over to the right over there. I'll go investigate this first. Oh, it's a memory, okay.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Oh. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Doing good? Okay, good talk. Bye. Oh.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Oh, shit. What the wow. I'm in first person?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
I'm here. Oh, wait.
These must help calm her down.
Oh, and I made the tea.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
What this is. I don't think she drowned, honestly. I think, yeah.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
This question is like, now do I go with the corner support or not? That's like the main question. I actually like this. Alright, sorry.
Don't go, Mother, wait!
Oh.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Okay.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me. Sherry, say something.
I'm here, come.
Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm so sorry, John. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Sherlock, I'm here.
Coming,
come
Mother.
closer.
This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
He saw the murder. He saw it.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
And I sent my mother here.
Look at them.
Oh, and she died.
The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed.
Wait, did we kill our mother?
Would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London.
It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
That? It's like square and brown.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Give me my stuff back or I'll stop you!
Oh. That's what. Okay, so the doctor killed the mother by either slitting her throat. I don't even care. It doesn't really matter. But the doctor is pretty much saved my life. In Minecraft, I think shot him to death, maybe, or something. I don't think that happened, no. I think it was an accident, yeah. I think that's what happened. The slit throat is what throws me off. Like, so she was drowning me. How was her throat slit? Could have been from post, like, after she died. But then the thing it's the doctor, but like, again. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. That makes sense because John is always constantly making Sherlock not go over towards the pond. So I think I know what happened. So this was my thought process. So we pushed her out. She was drowning us. We used something to probably slit her throat or something. Then she died. Al Richter came out. He saw the commotion. He probably pushed us up the shore. Then Mycroft came out with a gun, thinking he killed her. I think it's this one. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh God. Okay, I gotta think about this. I gotta think. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. Fuck. This seems likely though. This seems likely. Oh my God. Sucks. I don't know. This is, oh my God. I hate this. I think it was John. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't think, okay, overall, I don't think it was the doctor. Honestly, I don't think he did it. Now, the only question is, was it me or was it John? That's the only question here. I think it was me. Because okay, what happened was I looked at the bottle. I looked at it. Yeah. That's it. Fuck. This is my final decision. This is my final one. Like, okay, if I did the doctor, that would make no sense if I did the doctor. The doctor, he does not. Why would John try to hide the fact that the doctor did it? So that's not, yeah. So it's either John killed it, which would make sense why he would try to hide it, or to be a good friend was trying to hide it so, like, I didn't, you know. I think I did. Yeah, I think this is it. I chose it. I'm going to shop now.
Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
It was an accident, Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were a child, simply trying to help.
How could I? How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think In his own way, he was trying to protect me from a truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions? You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking...
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a blow.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you, and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything? I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did
Watson.
you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but Those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for route?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
That fucking ending, Jesus Christ. Oh, is it credits? Okay, it's credits. I can't skip these. I can't skip these, I lied. Yeah, what the fucking ending, Jesus Christ. That was insane. Overall, like 10 out of 10, best game ever. I would, not best game ever. They got, improved combat. What's they improve? Add some more, like, life to the cities. But overall, like, that ending was fucking insane. I love that. That was actually a really great game. Yeah, I gave like 7 or 6. Yeah, 7. No, not 6. 7. I say 7 out of 10. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Please like and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.